Good morning. Today we are going to look into the concept of contingent interest. Section 21 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 states about the contingent interest. It is an interest which is created in favor of a person on a condition of happening of a specified uncertain event. The person having the contingent interest does not get the possession expectancy to receive it upon happening of that event, but will not receive the property if the event does not happen as the condition is not fulfilled. Now, contingent interest is entirely dependent on the condition imposed on the transfer. Now, let's take an example. A agrees to transfer the property X to B on the condition that he shall secure 90% in his exam. This condition is uncertain and the happening of the event or not happening is in the doubt, and therefore B here acquires a contingent interest in the property X. He shall get the property only if he gets 90% and when this condition is fulfilled. Now let's look into a case law. In the case of Leek versus Robinson, the court held that whenever a condition involves a bequest, this is to be given at a particular age or upon attaining a particular age or after attaining its particular age. Then it can be derived that transfer involves a contingent interest. Now let's look into the characteristics of contingent interest. Now the first one is the interest is entirely dependent upon the condition. It only happens when the condition is fulfilled. Now the second one is the death of transferee. The death of transferee before getting the possession of the property will result in the failure of the contingent interest and the property will remain the transferor. And the third one is contingent interest is a transferable right, but whether it is heritable or not, it depends upon the nature of such and transferable and condition. Now, there are some important aspects surrounding the contingent interest which I'll explain now. Now, the first one is interest. In a transfer, if a condition is that such the transfer will take effect only upon the fulfillment of that condition. Until that time, the interest is contingent. The second one is contingent interest exists in wills. Any bequest to a wife, son or daughter or wife can be contingent interest if the condition provides so. Now the third one is exception. Exception when a person who has an expectancy in the rights of the ownership on a particular property and he for the time being till the happening of the event gets any sort of income that arises from the property, the interest in the property under the aspect of the contingent interest. Now, in Section 120 of the Indian Succession Act 1925 lays down the exceptions for contingent interest. Now, Section 22 states that the transfer to a group or the class of members with a contingent interest. And Section 3 states about the transfer that happens after happening of an event that was mentioned in the transfers involving contingent interest. Now, Section 24 talks about the states about transfer to a group or class of members who will get the property on a condition that they will be living in a specified date. Thank you so much. I hope you understood what contingent interest is.